What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Brian with Mendez Mobile Detailing. Make sure you guys hit the like button on this video and make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel down below. So in this video, we're going to go over a lot of value, you guys. I don't want you guys to miss out. You see the title, you see the thumbnail, you see what the video is about. So make sure you watch the entire thing so you get the best return for your time and you get the best value out the entire video. So you're going to want to make sure that you watch from start to finish. Don't skip out on anything throughout the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get started with the video. In this video, we're gonna go over how it is that we exactly book our clients into our calendar, right? I remember the last video I spoke about systems and stuff like that and how you can book your clients into your calendar and your schedule and stuff like that. So we're gonna go over that in this video right here specifically. One thing you wanna know is that you first need to, have some type of structure, some type of engine that you're generating these clients from. They're not just gonna come out of thin air, right? For example, you need to be posting on Instagram if you want to do social media marketing. You need to be doing some website work if you want to do some website SEO. You need to be paying for ads and optimizing the ads if you want to, get good results from running Google ads and stuff like that, because you don't want to just be dumping cash into ads and it's not working. So you need to make sure that you already have some type of engine that's going to be generating these clients for you. In our example, that engine for us is Google SEO, and it is our website. So we're going to go on Google here on our computer. It's just going to simply type in, we're going to type in Richmond, because we're in Richmond, Virginia, car detailing. So we're going to go ahead and type in Richmond car detailing, right? And we're going to see that we're right here, Mendez Mobile Detail. We have some other people ranking over here as well on the actual SEO portion. But since this is our website, we're just going to go ahead and click on it. Bam. So this right here is actually our website. And, you can see the book online button right there. This is actually what the customer was, this is the actual process that the customer would, go through. They'll go on Google and they'll make a search term, whether that be car detailing in Dallas, Texas, whether that be car detailing in Atlanta, Georgia, wherever the location is. Most likely they're going to be going on Google on their phone and typing in their service area and the location that they're in. So we're on our website here, and you guys can see I have a lot of different services on the top here: paint correction, ceramic coating, detail packages. So the website is very thoroughly written out and very well explained, right? And the reason for that is because, like, if you watch my previous videos, I mentioned that you want to qualify your clients. If I don't have all this information on here and I don't have my pricing and stuff like that on here, clients aren't going to know a lot of information, and that's going to lead to me getting a lot of phone calls, answering a lot of questions and stuff like that. And that's just because I just learned through my 3 years in business that when you get the phone calls when they're asking you a lot of questions, it's because they're not getting the answers they need based off what they're already seeing on your site or your Google listing or your ad, whatever it is. They need more information, right? And a way to limit that is to just include everything that you can on your actual website itself. So you guys can see on my website I have different packages, and each package here is very thoroughly written out, and it's all separated between the different the differences between them. You know what I'm saying? So example would be this silver is gonna let you know that the other one is different from this one, if that makes sense. So like you'll see how it upgrades as you read each page, because it pretty much breaks it down. I also have all of the pricing and stuff like that, so I have all the prices here for the client. So if they're looking to book, it's easy. They see the price, they're not looking for any, there's no surprises, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know what the price is and they're like, hey, can I afford it, can I not? And if they can't afford it, then they won't book. And if they can, they'll book, because I'm pre-qualifying them through my actual website layout. So we have the small 150 right here, medium 180, and the list goes on. And every service is written out like this as well. Even the ceramic coating pages are written out, and they're written out per car size and stuff like that, so that way there is no miscommunication on either end. And it's super easy for us as a detailing business owner to just simply take orders, right? At the end of the day, as a car detailing business, you want to be taking orders, and you want to be to the point where they're most likely just coming to you, and all you're doing is saying, hey, I have this available and this is when we can come out and get it done for you. So don't stress out on trying to perfect everything on the front end. Try to get the back end, try to get the website going, try to get those pictures. Every time you do get a car, try to get the content out. You need to do everything in the beginning stages of your business, because you don't really know what's gonna work. You don't really know what you're gonna like, right? And for me, I just so happen to like the website building stuff, and I just fell in love with like just seeing the process, just seeing how what I put on my website can translate into real life and is manifested. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy to me how I can attract a certain type of client just based off the wordings, the pictures, and stuff that I use on my website, right? And it's all just psychological and stuff like that, and it's like a little bit of a mind game at the end of the day. It's all just marketing, but I just fell in love with that portion of the business, and I just dove all into it, right? So right now we're just gonna go ahead and actually go through the booking process, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just book a bronze detail package. So if you were a client, you would be clicking on the bronze. You'll be like, hey, what's included? You'll read all this through, right? You'll see what's included. You'll see the time that it might take to get it done, everything like that. I'll even have questions down here. Do you need a water hose? No, we have a water hose for us. It's just everything that they might think about. It's on the website. If they're wondering, hey, where does this person go? Boom, right here, Chesterfield, Henrico, Glen Allen. Oh, I live in Short Pump. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible on the actual website itself. So we're gonna go ahead and book this here. This is a way that we've over time started taking in clients, right? I'll be straight up honest with you guys. Before this, the way we took in clients were by taking job forms, right? And I got a lot of feedback. I got a lot of criticism from those forms that we had for like the past year. And during that year, I learned a lot, right? So one thing's first, I created a lot of work for myself when I was taking those forms in, because I had to reach out to them individually. I had to figure out what they wanted. I had to figure out way too much, right? Like it was just like, I just have to pre-qualify them all over again, right? So in order for me to book this client into my schedule, they would have to wait for me to physically be able to reach out to them, or call them or whatever, right? Like, I had to reach out to them, right? That was the only way for me to be able to book them into my calendar, because they weren't able to book themselves like they are now. So beforehand, we would take in the forms. I would send them a quote. They would approve it, send a deposit, and that could take anywhere from 2 to 3 days just to book a client into my calendar. All simply because there's wait time. You're sending out a quote. Now you got to wait for them to reach out to you. It could take a few hours. Maybe it's quick. Sometimes it took a few days. You just never know. You're sending out a $500 quote and this client's not reaching out. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just stuck in the air. So I just didn't like that. I also didn't like how I had to reach out to everybody individually, right? That just took so much time out my day, out of my brain power and stuff like that throughout the day. It was just so much that I had to just individually reach out to 15 people a day and just figure out and flip-flop between them. Like, if I would always also forget, if I told this person this time, I would also tell this person the same time and date. So I would forget that, and I was like, dang, okay, now I'm double booked. Now I got to reach back out and say, hey, can you do this time? So now I'm working backwards. So it was just a lot, and you won't be able to fully understand it unless you actually are going through it. And if you can relate, just comment down below, because you know exactly what I'm talking about. So anyways, fast forward now, 2023, we have a self-booking process, which keeps things super simple and easy for us, right? Yes, we still get emails. Yes, we still get calls, but a lot of the majority of the traffic that was primarily just calling or filling out forms is now easily just booking their own appointment by themselves, and they're doing it at their convenience, right? They can see all the time and all the dates that we have available, and it's super easy. I just love this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a no-brainer for me. It was like, I have to let them book their own details, but I'm also in control, because you set up the hours that you want to work. You set up the hours that those details take. So everything kind of, comes together. So don't think that they can book a detail at 2 a.m. If you don't put that you work at 2 a.m., there's no way they should book that at 2 a.m. And there's also No way you should be double booked or stuff like that based on the service and the duration that you know picked and stuff like that. And this is all through Wix. Everything is ran through Wix.com. I'll link it down below. Check it out. But everything has been through Wix.com. So they'll go ahead and book. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. So I'm booking a bronze package detail. Let's say I want it for, look, I have Thursday available, Friday available, and Saturday. So this week has been pretty slow. I'm not gonna lie. We have a lot of available openings right now, which we shouldn't. So I'm just go ahead and just book for 26. I don't actually want to book for anything in case somebody does want to book for this weekend, but I'm gonna go ahead and book for 12 on Tuesday 26. Right here we have large vehicle, medium vehicle, and small vehicle. Remember that website we went to earlier, the site that actually had the breakdown of the pricing? That was all laid out right there on the website. So there's no surprises. Everything is matching up right here. So we're gonna go ahead and do a small. Let's say I have an Audi R8. So we got a small vehicle. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fill out this information, and I'm gonna show you guys the page. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill out this form here. I don't want to fill it out because I don't want you guys to actually see, but the client would ideally fill this out right here, and then they would either add to cart or just check out. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out, and I'll show you guys the next step. Now that we have officially put down our address and everything like that, we are now brought into our cart. So this is where the client is gonna say, hey, do I need to add anything else into the service? Do I need to add headlight restoration? Do they want to add any pet hair removal? They can all add that into their cart right here. So this is also another feature that I really like, because they can easily just add anything that they feel like they're gonna need done to their car. They can add it, and if they don't feel like they know too much about it, they can just insert it in the notes section down here for me, and I'll go ahead and, you know, reach back out to them and say, hey, you know, how much pet hair do you have? Do you have a picture? Do you have a video? Can I see? And then we'll go from there. I also require a deposit, and this one right here is $15 deposit for this bronze package, and as the service increases, the deposit increases. So for example, the silver package, which is a shampoo, it starts off at like $2 or $2.50. That deposit is $25, and then for the gold, the deposit is $50, and then for paying correct, you guys get it. It just increases as the service value and stuff like that also increases. I'm not too big on taking a big deposit on the front end, just because when I'm done with the job and I actually get paid, I don't want to be getting paid like 60 bucks and I'm like, where did the money go? You know what I'm saying? It's all just mental. I just prefer to take a little bit of the full price, and then I'll go ahead and just take the bigger amount whenever I'm done with the detail. So we're gonna go ahead and just click checkout. I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and pay this deposit because I don't have to, but this is simply how you would, you know, but this is simply how a client would usually book into our calendar. As you guys see, you would pay there and stuff like that, but we're not going to. So we're just gonna go back, and like I told you guys, we have an actual calendar where they can easily just book and not have to rely on somebody answering the phone, or it's just super easy. Sometimes, yes, we do get calls. Sometimes, yes, we do get emails. Sometimes, yes, everything is still the same. We just directed a big portion of the traffic to the self-booking online, which is super easy and super convenient. So if you guys want to check that out for your website, make sure you check it out on Wix. Like I said, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below any video ideas, any questions, anything like that. I really hope that you guys like this video and it brought you guys value. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and Brian Mendez out. Peace.